Warmer weather is here and the hot summer months are right around the corner. On today's Memphis Energized, we'll show you what to do to get the most out of your energy dollars during this cooling season. And keep your eye on these young artists. They could be the next Rembrandt or Picasso. Coming up, we'll show you why they were recently recognized for their work. All that and much more on this edition of Memphis Energized. Hello everyone, welcome to Memphis Energized. I'm Jane Siegel. The weather's heating up and that means that we're all trying to keep cool, but the challenge is keeping cool without heating up our utility bills. Here with some wise saving tips is MLGW Energy Doctor Janice Smythe-Toon.
Hello, I'm Janice Smythe-Toon with Memphis Energized, and I'm here today to tell you how to cut your energy cost for this summer. You've heard us say time and time again that you should set your thermostat at 78 degrees. Well, we still encourage that setting because any degree below 78 is costing you 6% more than you absolutely need. We encourage everyone to purchase a thermometer just to check to see what the room really is temperature-wise, because your thermostat may read 78, but due to windows, bright sunshine, it may be warmer than that. So get you one of these. They don't cost but very little, and you can tell what the temperature is in each of your rooms. Now these come in particularly handy if you have window air conditioners. Window air conditioners are not thermostatically controlled like central air conditioners are. This way you can tell what the temperature is by the degrees in the room. Next we're going to talk about filters. This filter was neglected. It stayed in the system for 6 months. As you can see, all of the dirt and debris that's accumulated here, this is costing you money. It's causing stress on your system, it's causing it to work harder, and it's causing you to spend money that you don't necessarily have to do. We always recommend that every single month when you get your utility bill, be sure and take this filter out or put a new one in. A clean filter makes a big difference on the efficiency of your central unit. Now you may have window units, they need their filters changed much more often, at least twice a month. The cleaner the filter, the more efficiency you're going to get out of your appliance. Another tip as far as staying comfortable during the summer without adjusting your thermostat downward is to wear all cotton, loose-fitting clothes. That makes you feel so much more comfortable whether you're outside or whether you're inside. Along those lines, you may consider the blinds. The blinds, if they're closed, shade your body, shade your house, and keeps that radiant heat from coming inside. That radiant heat adds to the air conditioning load that it has to remove. So during those sunny days, close the blinds, the draperies, or the curtains to keep that cooling inside and not add to it with the sunshine. Another tip is to use your ceiling fans when you're at home. It actually makes you feel 5 degrees cooler than it is. It only cools you down, not the house. The moving air makes you feel much more comfortable at a higher temperature setting in your household. So always use them when you're home and not while you're away. For Memphis Energized, I'm Janice Smythe-Toon.
Along with putting the cool saving tips into place Janice just told us about, it's important that you have your air conditioning unit fully inspected each year so you're not caught in the middle of July without any air conditioning. Make an appointment with a reputable licensed HVAC specialist who can properly inspect and clean your unit or replace an older model for a newer, more energy efficient version. Now, if you like the tips you just saw and want to see more, then you should join us for our Energy Smart Workshops. Energy Smart Workshops provide a more in-depth classroom-style learning experience where you can learn all about making energy-saving home improvements. MLGW and the Public Library have teamed up to bring these workshops to anyone interested. Customers attend a 90-minute workshop that will teach hands-on energy conservation methods. But the workshops have a limited number of spaces and participation is on a first-come, first-served basis. MLGW customers can register for an available spot by contacting the local library branch of their choice. For more information, visit the Memphis Library website at memphislibrary.org or visit MLGW's website at mlgw.com. Registered workshop participants will receive an energy savings kit worth $50. Severe weather can strike at any time, and dangerous weather or not, every day of the week around the clock, MLGW employees electronically monitor the electric, natural gas, and water systems that serve all of our customers. We can't pinpoint every outage on our system, and that's why we need your help if your power is out. Report your outage through our automated system at 544-6500. Have your account number or phone number available to enter into the system. Once our dispatchers retrieve your information, they'll work to have a crew headed your way as soon as possible. While MLGW is busy preparing itself for all kinds of situations, you should make sure your family is prepared for major weather events. Here with more is Memphis Energized Rolf Hondian.
An emergency or disaster such as flooding, earthquake, or severe weather can happen at any time, leaving customers without power for any number of days. To be prepared for the worst, it's important for all customers to have an emergency plan and an emergency kit on hand. An emergency kit will contain those items that you'll need if your power is out for a few days, and most people already have many of the suggested supplies at home already. You'll need at least a 3-day supply of food and water per person. Non-perishable foods are a must. Just look through your cupboard for things like canned tuna, peanut butter, cereal bars, bottled water, and drinks. You'll also need flashlights and extra batteries, a non-electric can opener, and eating utensils. A first aid kit, which includes bandages and medications including prescriptions and vitamins, and toiletries such as paper towels and tissue, are also a must. It's a good idea to gather all these things into one central place so that you don't have to go searching in the aftermath of a storm. This list is by far non-exhaustive. For a complete emergency kit checkoff list, visit the Department of Homeland Security's website at ready.gov.
Thanks, Rolf. And if you like having the latest app, then the Tennessee Emergency Management Agency and the National Weather Service are making it easier than ever for you to prepare for natural disasters. They've teamed up to offer the Ready Tennessee app that has everything you need to know about how to plan for severe weather and how to react to it once it hits. Available on the Android market, the app also alerts you of active severe weather warnings. It lists where Red Cross and Shelby Cares shelters are located in the wake of storm damage. You can also access live TDOT camera feeds and check up-to-date road conditions. All emergency contacts are listed and organized by county. The app also includes information on how to make a preparedness plan and even has a shopping list of items you need for a survival kit. The Utility Assistance Program Plus One got a big boost in support recently when local musicians came together to support the program. Musicians Jam for Plus One, a musical showcase hosted by MLGW and held throughout May to coincide with Memphis in May, was held to boost financial assistance to the program and also shine the spotlight on local musicians.
Musicians by nature are very giving people, and they need help in getting exposure for their bands, and in turn they're going to help the people of this community that need a little help.
MLGW hopes to make Musicians Jam for Plus One an annual event. Robert Lipscomb, Director of Housing and Community Development for the City of Memphis, was recently honored as an MLGW Community Hero at a recent MLGW Board of Commissioners meeting. Lipscomb was recognized for personally providing assistance to numerous MLGW customers in need. On multiple occasions, Lipscomb has personally assisted customers who are having difficulty paying utility bills.
There's not been one time that I did not call Robert Lipscomb and he didn't help, and he goes in his personal pocket and he digs deep.
The MLGW Community Hero Award recognizes community members who give exemplary service and assistance to MLGW customers. Past winners include Memphis Grizzlies forward Zach Randolph and Reverend Keith Norman, senior pastor of First Baptist Church Broad. MLGW recently awarded 3 students as winners of its annual Energy Saving Art Contest. Now in its 4th year, the art contest is open to all elementary, middle, and high school students and their art teachers residing within MLGW's service areas. Students incorporated their ideas of energy savings into works of art, along with guidance from their art teachers.
I just sort of thought of examples of how you could save energy at home, like not taking really long showers, and instead of using maybe like coal-powered things to power your house or something, you could use solar energy or wind energy. I just sort of put different colors in and tried to make it look like, I guess, eye-catching because it's a design.
MLGW's panel of non-employee judges included individuals with backgrounds in graphic and interior design, children's publications, and independent art. The winners were chosen from 160 entries. Each student winner received a $125 gift certificate to Barnes & Noble and received a professional framing of their winning entry. The teacher of each winning student got a $125 gift certificate to the Art Center. For more information on MLGW's art contest, contact MLGW's Community Relations Department at 528-4820. MLGW recently welcomed a new member to its 5-member Board of Commissioners. Derwin Sisnet was appointed by Mayor A.C. Wharton to begin a 3-year term. Sisnet is the co-founder and CEO of Gestalt Community Schools, a system of K-12 community-based charter schools. He's also the vice chairman of the Power Center Community Development Corporation. Have you ever wondered just how much energy your TV is using, or just how much that refrigerator is making your electricity bill rise? Well, getting the answer is as close as going to your local library. To show us how is Memphis Energized Tamara Nolan.
Do you ever wonder if your appliances are using energy when they're simply plugged into the wall and not being used? Do you know which uses more energy, your microwave or your conventional oven? Well, you can find out the answers to those energy questions and more by going to your local library and checking out the kilowatt. What is the kilowatt, you ask? It's a small electricity usage monitor about the size of a wallet that you plug into a 3-prong grounded wall outlet in your home. You then plug in any appliance or device into the kilowatt to gauge how much electricity you are using. And getting one is very easy. You can either go to your local hardware store and pay $30 to $40, or go to any Memphis library and check it out for free.
You can go into any branch in the city and now check out a device called a kilowatt. What a kilowatt device does, it allows you to measure what energy each of your appliances in your home may be using at any one time.
Using the kilowatt device can help you manage your costs because you are now aware of what you're using. And MLGW and the Memphis Library have partnered to bring these gadgets to anyone with a library card.
And at libraries, we can provide great practical programs for our customers. That's just a win-win situation. It's the best partnership. It's good for all of us. MLGW donated 100 of these kilowatts to the library, and they're very neat gadgets for us to circulate these gadgets, just like book, to circulate to our library patrons.
Glasgow says patrons can simply walk into their local library and check out the kilowatt just as they would a book or DVD. It's that easy. And reading the kilowatt once you get it home is a simple process too.
We've already put in the average usage price per kilowatt. So all you have to do is plug in your device, like a refrigerator, stereo, computer, to the kilowatt and then plug the kilowatt into an outlet. It immediately registers how much that device that you plugged in will use in a day, month, week, or year, so you really know how much bite out of your bill that device is currently using.
Chamberlain says MLGW pre-programs the kilowatt device with MLGW's rates so customers can take the guesswork out of figuring out how much their appliances are actually using.
We know you're coming to the library to get information. This is just one more thing that you can get information about. And once they know what the different devices in their home is using, they may want to turn them off and not leave them plugged in 24/7. You may have the computer turned off, but if it's plugged into the wall, it's using power all the time.
Although customers can read their electric meters attached to the outside of their homes to get a reading on how much electricity they're using, the kilowatt makes it so much easier. To check out a kilowatt machine for up to 21 days, visit any Memphis Public Library. For Memphis Energized, I'm Tamara Nolan.
MLGW works hard to make sure our water is safe by thoroughly testing it more than 38,000 times a year. And because our water comes from the Memphis Sands Aquifer, we have some of the best tasting water in the world. Watch for MLGW's annual water quality report to be mailed to all water customers in early June. This federally mandated publication provides a comprehensive look at the content, origin, and treatment and production process of our drinking water. We've covered quite a bit in the first half of the show, and there's more right around the corner. Stay tuned.
Taking baby steps can make a big difference, especially when those baby steps help you save energy. Small things we learn throughout our lifetime. Adjusting the thermostat to 78 degrees, keeping the wind out, and buying energy-efficient appliances make a big difference. When you take baby steps, you reduce your energy usage and costs. Learn how at mlgw.com/babysteps.
Living comfortably during a sizzling Memphis summer? No sweat. By following a few simple steps, you can chill out and still save on your energy costs. Here's how. Have a professional clean and inspect your air conditioner every year, whether you have window or central units. Check your air conditioner's filter every month for dust buildup because it can restrict the airflow and cause wear and tear on the unit. Set your thermostat at 78 degrees or higher for the most energy efficient operation. Each degree below this setting adds 6% to your cooling costs. Use a programmable thermostat to raise the temperature in your home while you're at work or away from your home more than 4 hours or longer. Do not place lamps near your thermostat because heat from the lamp will cause your air conditioner to run longer. Use fans to move the air inside your home. This gives the sensation that it is 5 degrees cooler than the actual temperature. Sleep under lightweight bedding and use fans. This will allow you to sleep comfortably. Shade windows on the sunny side of your home. You should also keep drapes closed or add room darkening shades to block out the heat from the sun. Keep the outside portion of your central air conditioner clear from dried mud, debris, and grass clippings to prevent air blockage. You can also plant trees or shrubs to shade, not block, air conditioning units. A unit operating in the shade uses as much as 10% less electricity than one operating in the sun. For more energy-saving tips, visit us online at mlgw.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Safe digging practices aren't just for professional excavators. If you're a homeowner looking to do your own digging, MLGW has a few tips for you. We recently joined members of MLGW's gas department who teach safe digging practices at Safe Digging Day. For more on the event is Memphis Energized Dan Hope.
MLGW took the message of safe digging practices to the streets by presenting a Natural Gas Safety Awareness Day. April was designated by Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam as Safe Digging Month, and MLGW honored the month by hosting gas safety information booths at area Lowe's home improvement stores. MLGW representatives educated customers in the stores about gas pipeline safety and safe digging practices. Brent Haywood, manager of gas operations and engineering at MLGW, organized the event in an effort to inform customers of the need to practice safe digging.
With it being in the springtime, we're out here trying to communicate the message, obviously, call before you dig, damage prevention, Now that in the spring a lot of people are starting their home improvement projects, putting in fences, building decks, planting trees, shrubs, things of that nature, that we want people to know to call before you do any type of digging or excavation.
One of the most important aspects of safe digging is for customers to take advantage of the Tennessee one-call system. By calling 811 before doing any digging, customers are taking the first step to digging safely. When customers call 811, all utilities, gas, water, electric, and cable and phone lines that are buried underground will be marked. Once marked, customers can then proceed with their digging projects.
So all you've got to remember is 811. If you call 811 and it'll route you to the local center for Tennessee One Call, they'll ask you some information about who you are, what you want located, where it's at, and within 3 days they'll come out and locate the utilities to make sure you don't do any harm.
If you don't have an area marked appropriately, you risk the danger of hitting underground lines, which include gas, electrical, and cable lines. If you damage any of those, you could knock out power to your home or your neighbors' homes and be responsible for charges for repair to those services. Along with encouraging customers to practice safe digging, MLGW is also responsible for following federal government-mandated regulations. Under federal guidelines, MLGW must ensure that contractors, emergency personnel, government officials, and ratepayers are aware of gas pipelines. MLGW's natural gas and digging safety communications aren't relegated to just one day. The utility communicates and practices gas safety every day. For Memphis Energized, I'm Dan Hope.
Thanks, Dan. MLGW gas customers who have gas service that has been inactive for 365 days or more if you're a residential customer, or 90 days or more if you're a commercial or business customer, will need to meet a few requirements before their service can be restored. Customers will first need to hire a private contractor to make repairs, and the contractor will need to contact code enforcement for an inspection. After code enforcement makes an approval, MLGW can restore service. Do you like the idea of knowing how much your utility bill is going to be even before you receive it? Then sign up for MLGW's budget billing program. With budget billing, you'll know how much your bill will be each month, and you pay the same amount each month. Signing up for budget billing is easy. When you enroll in the program, MLGW analyzes your previous year's total usage, adjusts for rate changes and weather conditions, and then divides the total into 12 monthly installments. Sign up now. It's easy to apply. Call 544-MLGW, visit one of MLGW's community offices, or go online to MLGW.com to download an application. Looking for an even easier way of keeping up with your MLGW bill? Then look no further than your cell phone. MLGW now offers mobile alerts to its customers. Customers can sign up to receive text message mobile notification of billing due dates and possible impending cutoffs. Customers can register for the program at MLGW.com/mobile alerts. Also, know that you will be responsible for paying any fees charged by your carrier. Do you ever open your MLGW bill and find you have a question about your fire, sanitation, sewer, stormwater, or mosquito or rat control services listed on the statement? If so, then make sure you call the correct number for help instead of MLGW. The phone numbers for these municipal services are listed on your MLGW bill for your convenience. MLGW lists the fees for these services on your bill to minimize municipal billing costs as well as return postage for customers. However, MLGW does not administer those services. They simply collect the fee payments and then pass them on to the corresponding municipal organization. To help keep MLGW's emergency line clear for those life-threatening situations, customers are reminded to use 528-4465 only for emergencies. MLGW deemed emergencies are considered things such as gas leaks, downed electric wires, broken water mains inside a building, or unsafe street barricades. If you need to stop, start, or transfer service, call MLGW's Customer Care Center at 820-7878 anytime Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. Any other account inquiries can be addressed by calling 544-MLGW. And if typing rather than talking is more convenient for you, then MLGW can help you get your questions answered with just the click of a mouse. The utility recently launched a web chat feature for residential customers on its website at MLGW.com. Web chat is now available for all residential customers from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. MLGW web chat provides a full range of service options, including the option to make payment arrangements. And as always, customers can send any of their utility-related questions and feedback to MLGW customer care at mlgw.org. Are you looking for a speaker for your classroom, community group, church, or civic organization? MLGW representatives are available to speak on a variety of utility-related topics such as energy conservation, safety, careers, and more. To request a speaker for your group, contact MLGW's Community Relations Department at 528-4820 or log on to mlgw.com and fill out a speaker's request form. For the best availability of speakers, advance requests are highly recommended. MLGW President and CEO Jerry Collins Jr. is also available for public speaking, and if you would like for him to speak to your organization, call 528-4470 to make an appointment. You ask for more options for paying your MLGW bill, and you got them. MLGW has added the MoneyGram Express payment service to its roster of payment options. MoneyGram enables customers to make cash payments on their utility bill at more than 100 Memphis area locations, including Walmart and CVS pharmacy stores. Payments are posted to the account within 30 minutes. And did you know that you can make MLGW payments online free of charge? Through MLGW's electronic bill paying service, residential customers can use Visa, MasterCard, credit or debit card, Discover, ATM debit card, or a checking or savings account. Customers can use any of these payment methods at no additional cost. In order to take advantage of these improved services, all users making payments online must have a My Account login ID and password. And customers can set up paperless billing and recurring payments or make a one-time payment. Also, if you have an iPhone, iPad, or iPod, make sure to download our new app. Our app is available for free download in the Apple iTunes Store and provides individual outage and account information, as well as other utility-related information. For your safety and to protect our employees, please remember to use caution when driving in a utility work zone. These zones located throughout the city don't have to be dangerous if you use caution. Many times you'll see crews working near streets and highways when installing gas mains or working on overhead or underground power lines. Utility work zones are clearly marked with signs or work zone flaggers, so please pay attention. And remember, speed limits may be reduced in work zones. Thanks for helping to keep our employees safe so we can do the best work for you. Well, we've covered a lot in this edition of Memphis Energized, and I hope you've learned a lot and will join us next time. And remember to join us online at Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and at MLGW.com. Until next time, I'm James Siegel, and thanks for watching.